What's up, guys? Welcome to a whole new episode of Toy Addicts Anonymous, but this time we have a different version. We have the Brawl. Yes, guys, man, and I'm so happy to have this gentleman right here next to me, Ryan Toy Scales and Noah Mega City Minis. What's up, guys? How's everything?
What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Really excited, man. Really excited of what's coming. What's your thought on this, guys? Like, are you excited for the competition?
I think it's gonna be awesome. I know our community is very talented when they want to be, so there's gonna be some epic stuff going on. So I'm excited too.
What about you, Noah?
I'm excited. It's I love just seeing what everybody can do because some people go like all out and they really try to do the most. So it's always interesting to see.
Yeah, it's gonna be really interested, and like it's gonna be the Nutrade, right? The Nutrade store, and man, like competition is gonna be hard. We have a lot of talented people, like you said, and that's really cool. And to have the opportunity to create, right? Because not just like having fun with your action figures is just like playing, but like photographers, like people in the community, they have like so many people nowadays, so talented with so much creation and stuff like that to actually make these figures come kind of like to a real character, like in real life. They look like alive, and to make that magic, I mean, you need a lot of talent, man. And I love what people do with their action figures. That's insane.
Yeah, man, it's like going from playing with your toys to art. There's a big jump.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it is. It is insane. It is insane. Like I remember I start like with my Instagram. I was using my personal Instagram back in the days when I started like taking pictures and stuff like that. And I believe my first picture was a Silver Surfer from Marvel Universe, the 3 3/4 inch figure, and I remember my first picture, and that was in my personal Instagram account. I mean, I was just having fun with that, and then out of the blue, I start like getting a little bit better and better. I mean, of course, I'm like far away from everybody else. I'm not an expert at all. I just have fun with my figures, and that's it. But mainly, I mean, it's about that. It's like having fun, but you have professional photographers doing this now. I mean, using like cameras that they're like $10,000 cameras and equipment and stuff like that. And maybe I'm short on the amount of money. Dioramas, lighting, hours and hours, years of experience in photography, not just like toy photography. It is just insane. It is just insane. And you guys have like any experience on like professional experience on photography, or you just do this because you like the hobby or whatever?
No, that's all you, man. I'll let you go first.
I kind of have a little bit of a background with photography and stuff, but I wouldn't necessarily say I started like with collecting. Like I kind of started collecting, and then it kind of like forced me to take pictures of it because I have to like take pictures of like dioramas and stuff like that and kind of show what they can do. So I kind of have a bit of it, but I think it also like it's going to be really interesting to see what people do, because not everybody realizes that like anybody can do this. Like anybody can do it, even if you don't necessarily have like the greatest quality like camera or like lighting setup. Like it's kind of about what you can do with what you have, kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. My so like I'm not really a great photographer in any way, shape, or form at all. I don't really do it a lot. But my wife is a graphic design teacher, and she does all the photography and stuff like that. So I've actually learned a lot from her when it comes to like what's going on. Like when I've seen pictures that other folks have taken, you know, I've shown her stuff and she's like, oh, well, this is this. And they use that. And it looks like this kind of lens that they use, you know. So I've learned a lot from her. But if it wasn't for that, I mean, it's just looking at my figures, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's so insane. Like to the point that like I make fun because I live really close to the Everglades here in Florida, and
Oh.
sometimes I go to the
Oh.
Everglades to take like some like outdoor pictures because what I like the most is the challenge of taking like outdoor photography using natural light, and I love that. I love doing that. Um, and but at the same time it's kind of like a risk. Everybody tells me like, hey, watch out with the alligators,
Yeah,
watch
man.
out with the watch out with the pythons and stuff like that, right? And but at the end of the day it's kind of like so fun, man, to go there, taking a shot and trying to take advantage of the whole environment and stuff like that. That's really challenging, but at the same time it's really really fun, and just by looking at the right spot, you know, and take that photo, I mean it's really really cool. But as I said, like I don't have any professional like equipment or anything like that. Most of the time, I'm gonna be honest with you, I take pictures with my camera, with my phone.
Yep.
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 That's my
with,
camera.
with
I
my
think
phone.
that's a lot of us.
Yeah.
With my phone, what I use is like a lot of like um editing apps, right?
Mm.
And that's what helped me out sometimes with some effects and stuff like that if I want to add something. But most of the time it's pretty much my phone, and
Right.
which is insane. But right nowadays I believe phones are really really good, and you don't
They
need
make
to.
movies with iPhones now.
Yeah.
Like it's out of control.
That's really really insane, you know. But you know what, let's tell people what we have here and how it's going to be, because this is an introduction. This is our first live talking about the BRAWL by the Nutrade, and I want to talk about like the pretty much the prices, right? Because people want to know like what's gonna be the prices and why I should be participating in this. So the Nutrade, guys, let me just show you right here. I'm gonna actually let me present something here. Let me present the and share the screen right here and show you guys. Let me see. Let me go here and show you guys what we're talking about. So we have right here the Nutrade. This is their website, and I mean it is an awesome website. I mean you guys can check there and take a look at everything they have to offer. They have Marvel Legends, Funko Pops, SH Figure Arts, whatever you guys need. G.I. Joe classified, like everything. It's like a very very awesome site. And we have here the BRAWL. Let me show you guys right there, and we have some cool I mean images right there. Like we have the rules and the prices, of course. That's what people want to know. So we're right here, and let me show you guys right here. So we have the third place. It's gonna be like $50, a gift card, a redeemable, and like the of course the site, and we have a diorama by Mega City Minis, right?
Yep.
So what
Awesome.
we are expecting on that diorama, dude? Tell me about that third place prize.
All right. So each one, they're going to kind of be like a step up from the last one kind of thing.
Okay.
So I kind of did a poll the other day on Instagram just to kind of see what people were more interested in, whether it was going to be like a flat wall backdrop with a base or like a rooftop or a subway.
Okay.
So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a wall for, I'll most likely do a wall for all three, and they'll each kind of have like either be a little bigger or some extra accessories that kind of go with them. So the third place will most likely be just a back wall, a few little things, and a base as well.
Oh, that's really cool, actually. So,
So
and
it's gonna be kind of something like this one here. This is an older one I did a little while ago, but this is gonna be kind of the gist of it, where you get a back wall and like a floor drop kind of thing.
nice,
Or yeah,
nice.
that's awesome.
So, again, like that one, and which size were like the measurements, like what were I know it's an early stage right now on the competition, but like how big do you think it's gonna be?
Yeah. Like what
So
dimensions are you thinking about?
Dimensions, yeah.
I usually try to keep them around a D12 size, and a D12 size,
Nice.
if I remember correctly, the inside is about 14 inches left to right,
Mhm.
12 inches front to back, and then I think it's about 15 and a half inches high.
Oh
And
wow.
that's kind of what I've realized is the best for everybody kind of thing, because you don't have to like be a like you don't like because not everybody wants a huge diorama right off the bat, so it's something you can kind of tuck away, and it's still something you can use as like a showpiece or like take like photography photos with it kind of thing.
Yeah, especially, I mean, especially like we were talking about space, right?
Yeah.
And that to me is my issue. Like I don't know where to put diorama. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have maybe one, two, three, four, five dioramas in my toy room, and the rest they're like those extreme sets, and they're all folded in a corner because I don't use them pretty much, because to me it's so difficult to build that thing, put it back. Sometimes I don't have time for anything.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
believe the way you make these dioramas the size of a D12 is totally perfect, because you can put that in your D12, and it's gonna be built there. You know, it's gonna be there forever, and you can display that on the other side. If you make something super big, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to display and having all the time there, you know.
And in those
Exactly.
detox, man, you can get more than it looks like you can get in on a detox shelf. Like it's bigger than it looks. So I mean, there's a significant amount of stuff that you could do, when you have something in there like that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
no, totally. So we're talking about the second place prize is going to be $100 gift card on the Nutrade side, and also another diorama by Mega City Minis. So tell me about this second place diorama.
So the second place one, it's going to be similar to the first place. It's just going to be a little more. There's going to be a little more detail to it. So it'll be a little like I might throw an extra door in there or windows with like some lighting options in the back. Because a lot of these ones I do, these are all transparent. So
Okay.
if you get the like lighting right and stuff like that, you can have like the back lit up through behind it kind of thing. So I'm gonna throw it's each one kind of I throw different techniques into. So the second one I'll just kind of have a little added thing to it. I don't want to give too much away.
Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. So, okay, so we have now the first place. First place is gonna take home $150 gift card with another diorama by Mega City Minis. So this one, tell me more about this first place prize.
So the first place one I was thinking of, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add an extra wall to it. So
Okay.
it's gonna give you kind of the option whether if you want, you could turn it into like a longer, wider wall if you're not having it in a detolf, or you can still put it together like a corner and fit it in a detolf as well. So you're getting an extra wall with it as well.
That's really
Yeah.
awesome, man. That's really good. I mean, uh, I mean, I and these are gonna be like um they're gonna have like magnets, or they're gonna be like together, like
So
glued.
the first one, like third place, will most likely be like a standalone kind of thing. Like it'll be its own like wall and floor together. And then second place, most likely when I throw a couple extra things in it, they'll all be magnetized. So if there's an extra part of the wall, like, because there was one I did a little while ago that had a breakaway wall.
Mhm.
So the
Oh,
wall,
that's
like,
awesome.
you can snap it in half, and that was on magnets. So I'm
Oh,
gonna do something like that. I always try to throw a little something different into each one. So when I get to second place, I'll throw a little extra something in there for whoever wins.
oh,
Or,
that's really really awesome, man.
yeah.
And Ryan, you
Yeah.
want to talk about a little bit more about the rules, the rule set for
All
this
right.
competition?
Yeah. Let me pull it up here.
Take your time. Take your time.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Don't worry.
Um, I know that the deadline is August 30th, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Deadline's August 30th. Um, there's no like limit to what you can do. It doesn't matter what you're taking a picture of, just so long as it's, toy related. It doesn't even have to be action figures. You could have, like, I don't know, like a Barbie on there or something. It could be anything. Just as long as everybody gets creative.
It can be a Hot Wheel.
Yeah, totally. It absolutely could be a Hot Wheel. That would be neat, actually.
Yeah, actually, I've seen people
All
doing
right.
crazy stuff.
Okay. So basically, the deadline's August 30th. The cutoff time then is 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, so that'd be 11 o'clock on the East Coast. You only have one picture. You can't enter multiple times. Once you put something in there, that's it. So make sure it's what you want to have entered into the contest. The Let's see, they're gonna have a bracket that Nutrade's gonna pick. They're gonna pick the top, is it 16? Yeah, 16. Top 16 pictures that they're gonna pick from all the entrants, and it's gonna be in a bracket style. So we'll have 4 people in each round bracket, and we vote on it and go from there. And let's see.
Yeah, I believe the way is gonna be the setup is we're gonna have like matchups, right? Like
Right.
between 2 pictures, and it's gonna be up in the new trade stories,
Mm-hmm.
so people can vote for whoever is their favorite. Correct?
Right. And it's on Instagram. Make sure you're on Instagram, because that's where it's at.
King Panther says, Carlos, I love posting my figures. I will. Yes, that. Hey, we need people in, my friend. We need people in.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I mean,
So
that's
tell us.
really, that's as far as the rules, like, that's really it. Just make sure you have your submissions in on time, and
And the hashtag, correct? The hashtag
yes.
is
Yeah.
Where is it? Is it the hashtag's the brawl, correct?
okay.
NU brawl, hashtag NU brawl, NUBRAWL is the
Okay.
hashtag.
Perfect. Actually, we can put that on the comments on the live, so people like know what to put on their submission. But make sure, guys, like you have, and this is really important, like Ryan said, make sure you pick your best shot. That's really, really important, because it happened to me all the time, and I bet it happened to pretty much everybody. And sometimes you take a picture and you're kind of like happy with it, and then you take another picture and you're like, oh damn, that was way better than the one I post.
Yeah.
Right. So make sure you take a lot, and then you make a selection between all the shots you have, so you kind of like pick your favorite. Actually, get help with your friends and fans. Like, listen, I want to submit this picture. What do you think? That people, different people have different perspective on likes and dislikes. Sometimes I may like something that I do, and to me it's like perfect and awesome, but for the rest of the world, it may be garbage, right?
Yep.
So so get
You
all the
might
help.
blow someone away with it, but then after that, you might find someone that's like, yeah, that's crap.
Yeah, it's so funny. And I'm gonna tell you right now, and this is one thing that I'm like so frustrated. At the beginning, I was frustrated with this, and now I'm used to it, right? Sometimes when I take maybe like, no man, like 40 minutes to set up a shot with all the lighting, putting all these diorama and stuff there, and it takes me like maybe like 30-40 minutes to set up something, and I
Yeah.
take the shot, right? And to me it's like, wow, this shot, I really like this shot, right? And then I post the shot on my Instagram, and then I go next day maybe to my kitchen, and I'm like, you know what, I don't feel I'm gonna make like a crazy shot. I'm gonna take a shot right here on my kitchen, just posing the figure, putting some
Yep.
lights around, and that's it. I'm not gonna stress out. Man, that shot on the kitchen gets 500 likes. And the one took me maybe an hour to set it up, right? It's like 100 likes.
Yep. That's how the
Yeah.
universe works.
It is, man, it is so crazy, man. It's
Yeah.
so crazy. Then when Sila Rebot, what's up, man? How's everything? So yeah, it is crazy sometimes, but you know what? I totally stopped paying attention to that, and like I always said to everybody, just have fun, right? I don't stress anymore. I don't stress anymore with pictures or photography. I just do whatever I like, whatever I feel at the moment, and I don't pay attention for those likes or whatever. You know, like that to me is the most important part. What about you guys? It happened to you guys?
That happens like every time. Take a picture or I make a video and I put all this work into it and I put all this effort into it and I edit and do all this kind of junk and then nobody watches it. But then I trip over myself and I accidentally take a picture and everybody's all over it. So it happens all the time. You never know when you're gonna have that opportunity to do something crazy, even if you don't put in the time, so keep your eyes open. If you got your phone with you, take all the pictures. But it's it's weird how the universe works like that. But yeah, I definitely have had some weird moments like that where I get pissed off afterwards.
Yeah, it's the algorithm. What about you, Noah?
Yeah, I've had some my fair share of troubles with that kind of thing. It's it kind of goes back to what you were saying too, where like sometimes you'll just be outside and the lighting will look nice outside, and you'll just end up pulling your phone out, and it'll work better than the hour or two setup that you do. But it happens to the best of us, I feel like.
Yeah.
It is crazy, especially I believe maybe you, man, because you put all this time creating these dioramas, right? And
Yeah.
and I believe maybe with you will be more extreme if I was in your position, because you're building all these dioramas, crazy stuff. At least me, I just put together some stuff and that's it. I don't care, you know.
That's me. I do the same thing.
Exactly. But with you, man, if I create a diorama that I'm like, oh man, that's a badass diorama, right?
Yeah.
And I take like this photography, and man, it took me so much time to create this, and then I have like, I don't know, like I don't know how many likes, whatever. I will be like, oh my god, like crazy. It is insane.
See, for me, what that's kind of how I thought about it when I first started, but then eventually, as like time went on, I kind of realized like I'm doing this like for myself essentially. Like it's really cool to be able to like make money off it in the odd chance and stuff like that. But even if people weren't buying my stuff, I would still be doing this anyways. I would still be making it anyway. So it's kind of just like a bonus that I get to like share it with people. And like one of my favorite things is I just like getting stuff to other people. Like I'm not like super crazy on like charging for a lot of this stuff. Like I just want to get stuff into the hands of people and see what they do with it. Cause that's where I see I'm like, oh, like this guy's doing something I didn't even think of doing. Like putting it in certain positions. They're like moving things around and setting them up in certain ways. So like that's one of the like the coolest things for me, I find. But yeah, it all stems from having trouble taking pictures too.
I really love the setup that you have right there with the Spider-Man and the Carnage.
Mm,
I mean, it looks really cool. That light pole right there looks insane.
I like the street with the cracks in it.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Looks
this
used
one,
up, man.
honestly, this one I'll have to do a shout out to Hero Hobby Hour for that one. He showed me the technique to doing it. It's this will also be incorporated in the giveaways too.
Oh,
But
so
it's
there you go, guys. Just check
Yeah.
an
It's
example of what you're gonna get.
Mm,
this is just it's made with cork. So it gets like the best like realism like asphalt texture I've found so far. And yeah, I'm a huge Spider-Man guy, so I got all Spider-Man stuff, but this is all
dope.
the main
Wow.
Yeah.
the main diorama setup
Oh
here.
my God. I wish I have something like that in my house, dude.
All
Yeah,
the do you hand paint all that graffiti and stuff?
Yeah, so I
Or-
can give you guys kind of a little tour of it so you can see it a little better. But yeah, so it's all of it's made of that pink XPF foam.
right.
Wow.
And then even too, it's not set up right now, but this has lighting in it as well, so that lights up in that room, and this street light also lights up as well, and the sign does too.
That's insane.
But yeah, and then this is like, I don't know, I really like the way this one came out, but it's just 2 doors, and then it leads into this bedroom here.
Oh my God. That looks like a real
Yeah.
room.
See, that's also why I like getting these to other people, is because some people can get so close to realism as long as they have the right like set tools and stuff like that. And it's like it's really crazy to see what some people can do with these dioramas.
No, yeah, it's totally insanity.
You have so much stuff like packed in there. There's always like you could look at it 50 times and find something different every
Yeah,
time.
you can miss
Oh,
some
yeah.
stuff like at first glance you're gonna see it and you're not gonna like actually like
You wouldn't
check
like
everything
notice
that
it
you
right
need to.
away.
Like I
And
didn't
there's
notice that hoop.
like
that
there's a lot
basketball.
of things too, like this hoop's on a magnet.
Nice.
So
Nice.
it's I like even this hoop, like I try to make as much as I can without 3D printing. Like this hoop is made out of a key ring.
Okay.
A key ring and just a little piece of polystyrene, and then I just got a magnet on the back.
Now we're talking about dioramas with 3D printing, right?
Mm.
I know a lot of people that now they're using like 3D printing with stuff. Like how easy, how difficult, what do you like the most when you create like a diorama like that? Do you use a lot of 3D printing?
I try not to. I try my best not to, because the way I like to look at it sounds a little dumb, but I like to look at it as I can make anything. Like that's the challenge for me, is like I try to make it before I 3D print it. But there's some things, for example, that just the time difference of 3D printing something over, that's kind of always what 3D printing is you save time over making it. But there's some things that'll just come out a little better when you 3D print. Like this is an example. Like this is I didn't actually 3D print this, a friend of mine did, but it's a 3D printed milk crate. And then I just threw a bunch of comics in there.
That's so nice.
Ugh.
But I believe, like you said, with accessories, I believe 3D printing is the easy way to go, right?
Yeah, like I'm trying to find something else I 3D printed. Like I 3D print a lot of head sculpts too. Like I'll repaint head sculpts and things like that are just like you can't really get the detail any other way. That's the only other reason why I'll use 3D printing, is like if it's like some minute sculpting that's like nearly impossible to do by hand, that's when I would 3D print something.
Gotcha.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, yeah, I will say, like, if you have like maybe like a garbage can or that crate right there, the plastic one, things like that, if you need like maybe like 10 of them, or you want to make like a lot of them, like in order to maybe like pile some tanks and stuff like that, you may be able to do it 3D printing because it's gonna be fast.
Yeah.
The
Or
process.
like at that point, I would try to make my own model, because then at that point it's like you're like, it's still all me doing it. You know, it's not like I'm just like stealing someone's model kind of thing, and
Yeah.
then you like, not that I would like use it in place of that. If I ever use somebody's model, I'd always credit them and make sure that they know that I'm using it.
Yeah, 100%.
But that's kind of like, but yeah, you're right in that sense. Like if it's something where I'd have to do like a bulk order, like I did a couple hydrants last year,
Mhm.
and I found some guy who was selling the file, and it was just like a perfectly sculpted hydrant, and it's still like I'm still painting it and like editing it and stuff like that. So there's still an aspect of creation in it, whereas opposed to like just mass producing like 3D printed items. But like it like it's kind of tough because like something like this you would maybe 3D print, but I've made all this out of like polystyrene. This pole is metal too. Like
Wow.
there's
Nice.
these spider bots will stick to them. But
That's insane. Man, I'm still in shock with that diorama, to be honest with you. Like it's so insane,
Yeah.
so realistic, and you have so many environments on that diorama.
Mhm.
yeah, there's the second floor and then the roof too. The balcony's pretty good. The balcony's a good like display piece kind of thing.
Okay,
It's,
so going back to the dioramas, I want to ask you, and this is gonna be one of the questions like that I want to ask like everybody here. Like, oh, we lost you.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so let me go with Ryan.
Okay.
Ryan. So this is the question, my friend. Like,
Right.
what's the most challenging part on your toy photography? Like, what's the thing that you always, because there's something like nobody's perfect, right? Like,
Right.
some people always have like, oh, you're back, Noah.
sorry, I
So I'm
been back
asking
from the
Ryan,
piggyback.
what's the most challenging part of the toy photography for him?
So me,
Mm.
it's not so much the process as it is trying to figure out what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
You know,
that's a good point.
because I have like, I mean, like we were talking about space in our toy rooms. I can barely walk around in mine. So like the ideas that I have and the stuff that I can think of, there's a lot. And so, you know, trying to make that decision based on, you know, what I have going on here, maybe like stuff going on in the world at the time that might be relevant. Maybe I can apply it to something like that, you know, but making that decision is easily the hardest part for me.
Okay, so pretty much create the idea. Do you have any pre-made or pre-thought setup every time you make like a photo or something like that? Like you have something that you are ready. You always, like, some people always have like a pre-setting on
Right.
stuff with lighting and stuff like that. Like, do you have something like that, or you just go with the flow?
No, I don't have any like crazy like equipment or stuff like that or any kind of lighting setup. I just, you know, if it's a nice day out and the light looks pretty good outside, I'm like, I need to jump at it, you know? So I just kind of do with, you know, I just kind of go with what I've got, you know, and it works out good most of the time, but every now and then, you know, I'll be wanting to do something and it's raining outside, you know? So I'll try to go outside and figure something out with some gnarly weather outside. So I
Okay.
usually just, you know, try to come up with it as I go.
Okay, fair enough. What about you, Ryan? No, sorry.
So yeah, it's a, I don't know, it's difficult for me because I try to keep the same white background when I'm doing like official shots, like when I'm doing like shots for like either like the website or like the Instagram, and I try to keep them all in like a white background so it's a little simpler to do. And I just because I moved to this place, I now have like a permanent like desk setup. Like I have a storage room in the back that I have like my full photo booth like set up. So I'm going to be able to do more consistent things like that. But it's kind of the same thing like Ryan was saying. Like sometimes it's just like I'll finish something and I'll have it on my desk and I'll be like, oh, this looks good, or the lighting looks good here, and it'll just work in the moment kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And going back to the dioramas, what's the most challenging part of making a diorama for you? Or you have something already like set up, like pre-set up when you're doing a diorama, like in your head at least?
I'd say the hardest thing for me is like perfection in a sense. Like I if I'm ever making something for somebody, I always want it to be like where I would be happy with it being on my shelf before I give it to somebody. So it's the making it aspect's not the hardest because I've got my like strategies down on like how to do it. It's more like, ooh, what could I throw in this time, or like how could I make it a little different this time? That's kind of where it's like I gotta honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I make a lot of street stuff, so a lot of my inspiration, I'll just like walk around, or I'll just like when I'm driving around, I'll be like, oh, it sounds kind of dumb, but it's like, oh, that brickwork looks really good. Let me take a picture of
Right.
that.
Okay, so you kind of like recreate what you see in like in your everyday life, pretty much.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. You have high
Okay.
standards, man. You want to, you talk about the perfection and stuff. You have high standards, and you want things to be as good as you know they can be. And the thing,
Exactly, yeah.
yeah, and you're gonna show somebody your stuff, and their like eyes are gonna melt because they get blown away so much because they've never seen stuff like that. But to you, you can nitpick everything out of it.
Yeah,
So,
exactly, yeah.
right.
That's where
Oh
it gets
yeah,
a little difficult.
totally. So King Panther, Carlos, pardon me if you already explained this, but which Instagram account do we send our photos? I have mine ready to go. Wow.
Wow,
So lead designer, just give you right there the answer.
mm-hmm.
Post and tag new BRAWL at the Nutrade Instagram
Mm-hmm.
account right there. That's what you need to do, my friend. That's the explanation. Anyways, on the description of this live, we have all the rules, the setup for everybody. So just go to the description on the video and you will have all the information you need to know in order to participate. Also, you can go to the Nutrade on Instagram. The rules are there in the post. You can go also to the Nutrade webpage, also there, or their Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
You can go there and you're going to have the information there. But the competition specifically is going to be hosted on Instagram. So, like Ryan explained, like you need to go there, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna sorry, I did something here. What I did right there. So what you need to do is put your hashtag and just pick your best shot, my friend. And since you have already one schedule, so that's amazing. Just make sure you have time, right, Ryan? Because we have till when? The 30th?
August 30th is when
August
all the
30th.
submissions need to be in, and then the actual contest itself, after all the submissions are in, takes place in the month of September.
Yeah, you have plenty of time if you want to like take some other shots or whatever, or you think that your shot. I mean, but if you think your shot is good enough,
Dude,
that's
bring
it.
it. Yeah.
Bring it on. Just let's brawl. That's the most important part, and that's the fun part. I really love the matchups, and that's the part that I like the most. So
Yeah.
I can't wait when we have already all the participants in and check those pictures, analyze those pictures, and like I appreciate toy photography, man, because there's so many talented people around.
So I was wondering something is, and because someone commented on this earlier, where are we at when it comes to like AI and using that when it comes to making like the pictures and stuff? Because I know a lot of people use that. A lot of people use that to, do what they do. I didn't know where we kind of stood on that.
Yeah, I mean, I have nothing against AI, to be honest with you. I'm the type of person, like, when it comes to actually toy photography, I rather doing stuff like natural,
Right.
like yourself.
Yeah.
I believe that's more challenging. And it's like doing math with a calculator or doing it
Yes.
with your brain, right?
That is
So
good.
to me, that's the best explanation.
Mhm.
Again, I have nothing against AI, but I believe AI is good for pretty much, I will say, things like videos. If you want to do like a video or stuff like that, if you want to do like an animation on one of your toy photography, that's fun. I did that
Right.
before. Um, but when it comes to photography, I will say, especially on this contest, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know how the new trade is gonna evaluate this, because we're just hosts on this. We don't have any, how I say this, like any authority to
Right.
decide who's going to participate, who's not. This is my personal opinion.
Mhm.
Again, I have nothing against AI, but I prefer all the time, like, more being like natural, organic. You know, I
I
mean,
like I like natural photography because it forces you to be more creative. You have to put way more thought into it, you know.
Yeah.
Well, like you said, there's nothing wrong with AI. I'm cool with AI. I think it's scary as hell, but
Yeah.
because it's crazy. But
Yeah.
when it comes to the creativity, which is what it's what everybody's looking for out of this contest, is the creativity and the mindset that everybody's going to have on everything. Um, I think going natural and doing things the old fashioned way, I think that brings out more in what everybody does.
yeah, and I mean, if you know how to use like Photoshop and other like apps, editing apps, I mean, you can add some cool stuff in your toy
Yeah.
photography, whatever you don't have in your hand. Like, sometimes people don't have, maybe like Noah, the capacity to have these awesome dioramas, and you may need like a background, and you can add some, like, like a screen on the back, so you
Oh
can
yeah.
add a very good, like, type of environment for your toy
Mm-hmm.
photography. I seen crazy stuff with,
Yes.
like, like
Yeah.
screens on the back.
I've used screens on the back too. If I'm being honest, I've used them behind like windows and stuff, like a city scene or something, or
Oh,
Yep.
word. That's
something
awesome.
I can't print out. A screen works perfectly fine. It's about the
Mm-hmm.
tools you use, right? Like how you use them, how
Yeah,
creative you can be.
it's totally amazing, and I love to add some, like, for example, when I take my photos or my shots with Warhammer action figures, I always like to add some effects to the like the weapons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I really like to add some effects, because that give you more, I will say, more realism
Mm-hmm.
to these like Warhammer action figures. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I like to use some effects. I like to use some apps for editing, but I prefer to be natural, to be organic in my
Mm-hmm.
toy photography. That's my personal opinion. AI is good for certain stuff, and since it's there, better to know how to use it than, because if you don't know how to use it, somebody else is going to do it, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
you better have, knowledge is power, right? So
Yeah.
you better know how to use it, because it's going to be there. We need to accept that.
Mm-hmm.
Now is there's nothing you can do about it. It's there, so better know how to use it. But again, toy photography, creativity, I love to be organic.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my take.
Carlos, a perfect example of that is the video that the stop motion animation video for New Brawl. That's a really good way about being creative.
Yeah. That thing is sick.
Yeah, you should show that.
It is insane, right? Let me see if we have that here. Give me a second. uh, Let me see, it's on the Instagram. Let me see, I believe what I'm gonna do is pull it from the Facebook. Give me a second. Let me look for it. Just give me a second.
No worries.
Is the video on the webpage? No, I don't think so, right?
I don't think so. I think it's on the. I think Nutrade is a partner on it though.
Yeah.
Or a
Yeah,
collaborator.
let me go on the Facebook.
It's on the Nutrade's Facebook.
It's on the Nutrade Facebook. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have that on hand? Because we can share your screen.
Let me see. Oh, they've got it on Instagram too.
Okay. Let me share your screen.
Let me see if I can find it. 'Cause I was just looking at it. There it is. All right.
You can share it to me so we can post it right here for the people to watch.
Yeah. All right. I just sent it to you.
You send it to me, or you can you can share it here. Or you're doing how you're doing this.
Oh, I'm on my iPad, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not nothing fancy.
Let me see something. Let me go here. Give me a second. Is the one with the Spider-Man?
Yeah, and the lizard.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, let me share that here. Let me go here. Let me see if I can share this right here. I'm sorry, guys. Trying to
No worries.
manage everything at the same time. Let me go here. Share screen. Go on the Nutrade. Right here. See?
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. Yeah. So let me go here and play that video. Is there a way I can make this bigger? Let me see.
Nice. Tells you everything about the competition. too.
Man, that looks incredible.
That's the maximum Spider-Man, dude. That thing is showing that thing off.
So yeah, I mean, listen, that's the way, like so creative, entertaining. I mean, that's the way to go. I really appreciate that, to be honest with you. Like that stop motion stuff is like so hard to do, man.
That's difficult.
It's
Yeah.
man.
You have to have patience.
I try one time and I totally quit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have that patience, and I'm doing so many stuff at the same time. Like it's so difficult. Like to me, like being a parent, work, do the toy photography, give like toy news, and manage my YouTube channel is oh man, it's so difficult. It's so awesome at the same time, but at the same time it's so difficult, man. I really enjoy it, but it's hard. It's not that easy.
Yes. Stop motion is a different kind of animal, man. You gotta really be dedicated.
Yeah, but I don't know how they do that, man. Like you need to have time to do that. It's not that easy.
Oh man.
No, not at all.
Because you can pose a figure, right? Make a pose. Sometimes it's a bitch to pose a figure, right?
It is.
I can't imagine make like I don't know how many frames, like 100, maybe more,
All right.
out of just one little sequence.
And I mean that video was smooth too, man. Like that
Yeah.
was, like, oh
it's so fluid,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, because it's one thing to make stop motion, and it's another thing to make good stop motion too.
Yes.
it is really, really, really hard. But yeah, guys, I mean, I think we kind of like cover everything that people need to know. Uh, Wait a second, we have somebody else here.
Hey.
Nice.
What's up?
What's going on, everyone? What's
How's
poppin'?
everything?
What's up?
Everything's good. What's good? Noah's in the
Uh,
building. Badass reviews, toy scales.
Oh yeah.
What's good?
how's everything, man? Everything good?
Yeah, I'm here, man. Sorry for being late, but I was watching. I was listening on the road. Just stepped in, so here I am.
No, you're good, man. Like life, sometimes we need to do stuff,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
and I mean, everybody have responsibilities, dude.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
don't.
You were just saying that.
Yeah.
Kids, you know what I mean? Life, bro. So yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Trust me,
I mean,
brother.
that's why I was telling the guys. I don't know if Ryan or Noah, they have like kids or so, but man, like being managed to go to work, like like taking care of my daughter. On top,
Yeah,
she dance, so I need to go take her to the dance, going back and forth with that. I mean, helping my wife in the house doing stuff.
yeah, yeah,
On,
yeah.
on top, I teach martial arts at night. Uh, it is,
Nice.
and doing this
It's
is
a lot.
Your
Yeah.
plate is like super
It's a
full.
lot. It's a lot, man. Trust me. Trust me.
Man.
is a lot, man. Is a lot, but it is life, and I enjoy every single moment.
Exactly.
To be
Yeah.
honest with you, and I always said this, and this is one of the things that drive me with everything in life. I always do everything because I love to do it, right? And
Yeah.
and and to me, like doing this, the YouTube, doing the Instagram, to me is kind of like so awesome and satisfactory. Like the way, just by the fact, just listen. I just came back from San Diego Comic Con, right?
Yeah.
And I was so blessed to have the opportunity. This was my first San Diego Comic Con, right?
Really, that's
Oh,
awesome.
nice.
And
Nice.
having the opportunity to be there, not as a fan but as a host, being on a panel and doing all that
Yeah.
stuff, to me was kind of like
Like,
mind blowing,
Surreal.
right?
imagine.
Surreal. And I was like, at one
Yeah.
point, and I'm gonna be honest with you, still today, uh, I'm like, I do not deserve this. Like I feel I was kind of like out of place, uh, in a way. It was so overwhelming because the biggest show I've been, I will say, is MegaCon here in Florida, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
Which is
Yeah.
huge.
Mega
But
con.
Yeah.
San Diego Comic Con was like 100 times bigger.
It is. I've been to Comic Con a
Yeah.
couple times, and I'm but like 20 years ago, before like the way it is now, and
Yeah.
it is out of control. Like I've never been so overwhelmed in my life, but I
Listen,
would do it every day if I could.
the whole city was shut down.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
closed all the
Yeah.
streets in downtown.
Hmm.
They put these houses like Hollywood Horror Nights, like little houses
Yeah. Yeah.
around the whole downtown, like with different experience. Like you have, because everybody wants to show up their movies, everything. So you have like Predator, Fantastic Four, you have
Yeah.
like horror stuff, you have like every single hotel around the all the blocks. I will say maybe like, I don't know how many blocks, like maybe like 5 blocks or so.
Yeah.
All the hotels, every single one have like an activity.
Hmm.
Oh
uh,
shit.
and that's just for the people that doesn't have the opportunity to be in the con, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, on top, you need to win the lotto in order to buy those tickets. I have
Hmm.
friends that they're in line for 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
Like it is insane. And I was like a little kid, like when you're like a 5-year-old and you go for the first time to Disney.
Yeah.
Right.
it was kind of like that feeling to me. And
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my God, dude, like this is so insane. And at the same time, it's kind of like, okay, so you're there. I was there just to cover the event and do stuff. I tried to get some exclusive and stuff like that. Some people helped me out. And I mean, I need to thank Mega J Retro because of him, Matt Hatter, I was able to be in the position I was at the con, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Danny Green, those guys are awesome. So, but at the same time, it was like overwhelming, dude. Like you need to clone yourself and have like maybe like 10 more people like you in order to do half the
Everything,
things
half
you're
the
gonna
Yeah.
stuff.
do.
It's
Yeah.
a 4.5 day convention, and you will
Oh,
like
man.
if you go every day, you won't see everything. You will. There's no way. You know, and I mean, even like you talk about getting the exclusives, it is more stressful to try and get the exclusives there than it is to try and get them online afterwards.
Oh,
Like,
true.
it's crazy.
Totally with you.
Yeah.
I
Totally
believe
with
you.
you.
I believe you. I believe you.
Yeah.
I've seen
People
some
were,
of the footage.
people
Oh,
were making line the night before.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So I was able to achieve crazy stuff because I was able to get the Mythic Legion's Paladin Knight,
word.
and that was on the previous night. And then I was able to get the Dog Nocturnal, the black edition. That was like maybe like 20 figures per day.
Mm-hmm.
So people were making lines. I was able to get that figure on day 4, to be honest with you. I tried 3 days in a row and I couldn't. Like that insane.
Yeah.
Because I was in the
3 days in
profession,
a row, bro. That's wild.
I was in the professional line, right? So I didn't I didn't need to spend the whole night there. I was getting there maybe like around 7 a.m. or so,
Mm-hmm.
which it was totally fine for me. But by the time I was walking down the stairs to get there, the line at Mesco was already insane.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to get it on the 4th day, and I'm gonna tell you why. Even I was in line, one of the first ones in line, they kind of like dismantled the line and they said, no, we're gonna do this at 10:30 a.m. So everybody was pissed. It was a total chaos. And out of the blue, when they formed the line again, this guy that I met there pulled me from my backpack inside the line when they were like fighting for the line. And he's like, go, be in front of me. And I was like, are you serious? He's like, stay here. So I was number 17 in line, and there were like just 20.
That's awesome. That is
So,
awesome.
but again, like you said, Ryan, it's so stressful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I will never do that again.
There are.
It was a one and done.
Dude, there are so many people there. Like you are shoulder to shoulder with people constantly.
Oh,
Like there's people dropping through the ceiling. There's so many people in that
yeah.
building.
Good
And
Lord.
it's huge. It's huge. It's like what, 4 stories? Like 4
It's
levels?
it's like, I believe there are like 3 levels,
3 levels.
and then you have on the top floor you have all the panels, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the inside, which the inside is like, I don't know how big that thing is.
The dealer floor, yeah.
It's insane. And then you have the outside where it's like the reception type of area, which is huge too. And then you have outside where you have all these little experience and stuff like that. And the line, listen, just one of my best friends was trying to get into the line of the Predator, the new Predator movie. What's the name? Badlands or
Badlands? Yeah.
Yeah.
that one. Man, the line for that was an entire block.
Is that a
of-
Hall H panel? Was that in
Oh,
Hall
man.
H, the big huge one? Yeah. You have to you better buy a sleeping bag if you want to get into any of
Oh,
those things.
Shit.
to
Yeah.
get the just the ticket to being able to be at Hasbro Pulse line, you need to make a line outside of the con for more than 2 hours or 3 hours,
Woo, that's because
and then you need to make another line inside.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Same for SH Figuarts.
Mm.
Same
Yeah.
for Funko Pop.
Yo,
You
Mega,
name-
we're going?
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
what?
you want to go?
We got to rep for Canada, bro.
Listen, no. Do you ever been in San Diego Comic Con?
No, no, I haven't. Honestly, I would love to go. That would be awesome to go.
You have
Listen,
to.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I will enjoy that more as a fan. I will
Yeah,
be
then
like
like a
less
vendor kind
stressed,
of thing.
less
Yeah, yeah.
stressed,
Mm.
and I will be there maybe around 10 a.m. just not to make in line, and don't worry about the exclusive.
Yeah, because you can get them
Yeah.
afterwards.
Because if you get there too early, like right when they open the doors, you'll get like, like you ever seen the videos of Black Friday and like people running inside Walmart
Yeah.
and
Oh
stuff like
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
That's what
Brambling
it's
each other.
like when the doors open. Everybody
Oh, man.
runs to
Oh
wherever
man.
they want to go. And like the one of the years that I went, Warner Brothers had their booth and they were giving these huge bags out. Like they must have been like 4 foot tall bags, right? Well,
Oh my
everybody wanted
lord.
to get them so that way they could run around the con and put all their stuff in them. So
Yeah.
everybody ran to the Warner Brothers booth and people were getting knocked over, people were getting run over. Like it was
Oh, man.
nuts, man. It was nuts.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Yeah.
now it's more organized. I mean, I'm gonna be so. I was really, really surprised of how organized
That's
that
good.
thing was.
That's
It was
good.
insane. You go to the linear place. They give you your badge. They give you your big bag that you can put all the stuff behind, and not just that. Now they have this thing where you can check in your luggage. So you
Oh,
can
Oh.
bring a big suitcase and you can leave it there. You just pay $10 for the whole day. So you can go grab whatever you want, put it there. Grab whatever you want, put it there. So you don't need to
Yeah, that's
carry
not bad.
nothing.
that's awesome.
That was
Yeah, that's
amazing.
convenient.
That was really, really good. And I did that pretty much every day, even with my backpack, because I was like, man, I'm not gonna carry my backpack the whole day.
Yeah.
So I was leaving my backpack there. If I was able to get the exclusive, and thank God I was able to get like pretty much everything I wanted. I got the Coles Leader 4-pack. I got the Mezco thing, and I got the Mythic Legions thing. I also got um the Beast Kingdom exclusive. It was the Kingdom Come Superman and the Batman.
Nice,
Oh.
Oh,
nice.
those are awesome.
I was able to get those, and by I don't know. Thank God, the day that I was covering the booth for SH Figuarts, out of the blue, somebody there said, "Oh, we're gonna open the line right now for standby people." So I jumped into the line, and I was kind of like 20, so I was able to get the Beast Gohan.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Nice.
that's the
Yes.
figure I want. These go on.
That was, oh man, I was so lucky. But
Yeah.
again, it was so awesome. I was so thankful to have the opportunity to participate as a panelist there. That to me was like a blessing, and it's just a great experience. And I mean, I'm thankful, dude. I'm thankful because things happen out of the blue without even noticing, right? Like what I did different than my everyday, I will say nothing.
Mm,
I would say nothing. It's the same thing with my Instagram right now. Like I reach right now like 2 million views,
yeah.
and that to me for the size of my Instagram, which is 12,000 people, it is insane. It
Yeah,
is
that's
It
a
is
insane.
lot.
insane.
But
Congrats.
I think I was blessed by the Instagram gods or something like that. I have no clue, man. I have no clue. I will say this: just being constant.
Hmm.
That's what it is. Because I don't do anything different than the day I started this page at all.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I had to do. Like because I'm the TikTok guy. So I had to, I had to every day post every single day. And I mean, after a while, you start to gain traction. You
Yep.
know, the algorithm starts to like you, I guess. And, you just got to stay consistent. Like Carlos is 150% right. Like if you are
Yeah.
consistent, like it works. You know, it works.
What about you, kid? Like, what's your? You know, we were talking about all your likes and dislikes on toy photography. Like, do you like what do you like the most about toy photography?
Honestly, I like the support. I like the inspiration that I get from seeing other people's work, and also like me inspiring other people. Like I get a lot of DMs from people like, "Yo, your shot, like it's good. It's really good. It's amazing. It inspired my next shot. Like, yo, I'm gonna try this next time I see how you did this shot." So just the feedback, you know, just inspiring others, people inspiring me. That's really it. Just the love for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, look at
Yeah.
Noah showing off that
Yeah, man.
diagram.
He's
I'm
the
so
goat.
jealous, man.
I feel bad that it's like sitting in one spot. I was like, I gotta move it around a little bit.
I love, but dude. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. What's the thing that I like the most about the whole diorama is the room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sick setup.
the
I
bedroom.
love it, dude. I love that. So crazy, man.
Sick setup. Yeah, man. I should have put mine up, Noah.
Oh,
Next time, next time.
No,
next time,
yeah,
no worries.
totally. But yeah, guys. Well, as I said, I believe we kind of like cover everything
Yeah.
for this first show live about the brawl from the new trade.
Hmm.
Just make sure to check the new trade page, the Facebook, the Instagram, and the web page. Go there if you want your action figures. Go there because they have crazy stuff. Prices on the brawl competition are gonna be crazy,
Yeah.
crazy because we have Mega City Minis with these amazing dioramas. If you want something very, very cool, just hey, take a shot. You never know. You know, you never know. Like,
Exactly. You never
hey,
know.
this is a fight. This is a brawl. So you're gonna be fighting against somebody else. Just make sure you share um like all the posts when the competition is set already and we have all the matchups ready. Just make sure to share this with everybody. It's gonna be on the new trade stories so people will be able to vote for their favorite. So talk to your friends, talk to your family, talk to everybody with your mascot, everybody. I don't care. Your pet, whoever, and let them know to vote for you. That's what it is. It's about talent, but also it's about who you have behind you. So that's really cool. And also, I mean, amazing prices. We have so many cool gift cards. That's amazing too. That's amazing too. And I mean, you can buy some cool action figures. You know, and
Absolutely.
Yes, you
that's how it is. That's how it is. But yeah, guys, you know, I think we're set here. But first, before we leave, I want to give the opportunity you guys so people can contact you, know what you're doing, know what you're up to, and let's start with Noah. So let us know where we can contact you, where we can see your art, your beautiful dioramas, your photography, and everything else you have in project.
All right, so I'm on Instagram and I'm on TikTok, mostly on Instagram at Mega City Minis. Both the names are the same for Instagram and TikTok, and I usually try to post as much as I can, just of kind of progress work and how far we are along. And this week too, and next week I'll be posting some shots for the making of the prizes for the brawl as well. So stay
nice.
tuned for that.
Awesome, man. Awesome, man. So Ryan, let us know where we can find you, what's going on with Toy Scales. I mean, let us know.
All right, so I'm mainly on TikTok. I'm also on Instagram, but on TikTok, you know, try to post every day, and it's mainly toy hunts, uh, unboxing, reveals, stuff like that. But if anybody does have any questions about the brawl or any comments or anything like that, please feel free to reach out to me or any of the other guys, and we will do our best to get back to you and to answer any questions you have.
Perfect. Kid, let us know what's going on and how we can contact you, how we can find you, follow you. Let us know.
All right. Hit and miss images on Instagram. Goes with the name. You're not supposed to see me. That's why I got the picture up. It goes in the name hidden. So, hidden images on Instagram. Follow me. Me and Noah are gonna have some new collabs coming out soon. I've been shooting in quiet, editing photos. So I'm just gonna dump some stuff soon. So be on the lookout for that.
Awesome, man. Awesome, awesome. So there you go, guys. Please make sure to follow these guys. They're awesome. They're super talented. Make sure to go to their Instagram, TikTok, YouTube channel, everything. Follow them. It's awesome. Follow the Nutrade because I mean you're gonna get awesome prices with this competition. The BRAWL again. I mean that's it, guys. I mean, thank you so much for watching, everybody on the chat. Thank you so much for participating, and make sure to share this with people. Make sure to, like talk to people about this competition. I mean, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be crazy. So let's see what's coming next. And the next show, we're gonna have some updates. And like Ryan said, do not hesitate and contact us, any of us, for whatever question you have about the competition. So there you go, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and talk to you later, guys.
All
See you
right,
guys.
have a
Adios.
good
Thank
one,
you so
guys.
much
Y'all
for being
later.
here.
Everyone.